So he had to have heart surgery at 3.5 to 4 months old, right in the middle. And while he did, he was put on a feeding tube, and she had said, "Oh, stop using it. It's not going to help him." He was projectile vomiting everywhere because he couldn't hold anything down. And on top of that, like, he was losing weight. And then, so before we even had surgery, I was at the hospital with him. I have an older son who's 2, and my husband was home with our older son. So I had joined her live, and I had just wrote like something about like, I'm going through a hard time. I could really use like just someone to talk to, right? And I mean, I followed like Mafia, all of them for so long now. And like Madison, like I know her, and like her boyfriend lives not far from me. So on top of that,
oh, so damn me is what you're saying. You know what? Don't worry about it. You know what? Damn you and everybody who live in your house.
that's not what I said.
No, I'm tired of this shit. No. Because I'm
You said
sick
what
of
you
it.
said.
I'm sick of being disrespected. You know what, madam? Damn you and everybody who live in your house.
No, not at all. I love you. Actually, you're like hilarious, and the mother I wish
That was
I
so
always
nice
had.
and unprompted. I wasn't expecting you to say anything like that. Thank you so much.
No, I
she's
wish
holding
that
up
my mom
to
was
you.
anything that you are, because my mom is not. But so I was in the hospital, and I accommodated, like I could just use a friend to talk to. She put me in the box, and that was my first time I had ever joined a box, ever gone live, anything. And the first thing she says to me is, "You need to just get over it. And this is not a live about your child. This is about my son. And it's not important whatever is going on with your child, because who knows if it's really happening." And here I am sitting in a hospital room. My child was less than 6 pounds because he kept losing weight. And your fucking ass had the right to tell me that I needed to take him off of the feeding tube, and that, you know, all of this. Well, so after he had heart surgery, afterwards they did a scan because his blood pressure was so high. And I believe I talked to Madison about this. And his blood pressure just kept skyrocketing and kept skyrocketing. And they're like, "What is going on?" So they did a stomach scan. My son only has his right kidney. It is strong enough that it works for both. But whenever I told Jax that, because I really thought at the time, like, again, as Ash said, maybe she was just having a bad day. So I just believed, like, let me give her another chance and let me keep talking to her. And on top of that, I told her how my son only had one kidney. And she told me, "It's okay. He's not going to make it long." My son is now almost 2 years old. He'll be 2 in April. And he is kicking fucking ass. And all this time that you're so fucking rude about other people's complex medical children, Alicia, Allie, all of us, we all have a story too. It's not just your child that is important. All of us have to deal with our kids too. And you put everybody else down. If we don't raise money for you, if we don't buy your stuff, if we're not on your side, we're not good enough. For you to tell me that it didn't matter because my son wasn't going to make it, do you know how fucking rude and hateful you are?
But
the moment somebody says that about Mason, you're ready to flip the whole motherfucking internet on the top
You're
of
ready
his
to
head.
fucking cuss everybody out. And everybody is dead meat.
Toxic is what I call that. I'm so
And
glad
you
she
know
never
what? You
knew.
said that about my child, and I took that. And every day, I will tell y'all, I fight for my son. Every day. Just like Alicia does, just like Allie does. All of us fucking fight for our kids. And the way that you treat any of us, anybody, you and bracelets too, you treat us like dog shit. Whenever we honestly need help and need advice on our kids, the only thing that matters is whatever is going on with your children. And all you can ever say is, "Oh, well,